Hey guys, welcome back to my stories that take forever to get somewhere. um, what I wanted to talk to you about today was Loki sometimes answers prayers or gives us things we want in really unexpected ways. As you guys know, my uncle was nice enough to give me, enough money that I could get my roof fixed before my roof fell off my house. And he was pretty insistent I get a computer too. I could tell he was getting kind of upset because I was going to set the rest of the money aside and not touch it. So I got this computer. And there was just enough left over that I was going to save it and not do anything with it. And I'm like, well, I'll go ahead, I'll get myself the VR system. And then, of course, after I get it and I'm playing with it a while, I'm kicking myself and feeling guilty. I'm like, I shouldn't have got this and da da da. But, it was what the uncle had wanted. Anyhow, last night I'm looking at this sale. They have a sale on Oculus Rift all the time, like they have sales on Steam of games, and there's this pack of like 7 or 8 environments that you could interact with, and it was on sale. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, well, that looks pretty cool. And a lot of people giving it bad reviews. I think it's part of the reason it was on sale, because what a lot of these developers do, and this might bore those of you that aren't in games, but they release stuff that's in the alpha or beta stage, and they want a full game price for it. And traditionally that's not how it works. You can release, an honest developer can release like even like a pre-alpha and say, hey, this is pre-alpha, this is like pretty bare bones, but please, I need financial help if you believe in it. That's fine. But it's not fine to release a alpha or pre-alpha game as a full game and expect people to pay full price. So I got this game and I got it on Oculus because it was on sale, even though Oculus does not give your money back. And I start playing it and I'm absolutely amazed, because all the stuff I've been wanting to do for years and I don't have the money to go do financially, like go on a trip to the beach or go to the mountains or, what have you, was able to do. No, there are limitations in VR. I don't want people to think like I was picking up handfuls of sand or something. It's not there yet. It's not there yet. And the memory you would need to do everything you want to do, it would basically destroy your computer, no matter how strong your computer is. They're not holodecks. They're really good, but they're not holodecks. So anyhow, I was really enjoying myself. I was walking along a beach, and you could go out into the ocean, and you could go to these small islands, and you could look beneath you and, like, see the water, or you could like walk in the woods, and I kept running into leopards everywhere, like snow leopards in the snowy area and leopards in the jungle. And I ran into a bobcat and a bear, and then I'm like walking the African savannah, and I go away from the watering hole and I go past this dinosaur skeleton. And I run into a live T-Rex, and I'm like, this is so awesome, because I thought he was going to eat me. He was like right above me. Going, so, Loki does answer our prayers. No, it took years. Keep in mind, it's been, I think, about 11 years since my dad died, and we hadn't gone on vacation since that. So it's been 11 years. Please keep in mind, it takes a long time sometimes for prayers to be answered. Don't think like I'm gonna pray and I'll be in San Cabo or whatever, or San Lucas or something, the next day. But it was wonderful because I can go on this vacation anytime I want. It's quiet. There were no tourists. I didn't have to get on a bus and ride for 5 days because I won't fly. I didn't have to pay for a hotel or anything. And if I'm on the beach for 5 minutes and I'm like, I don't feel like being on the beach, I can exit that and I can go hike in a forest or go to a lagoon. Or they're also going to be adding stuff to this game, which is why I bought it on sale, because they're going to add 2 more environments. And they leaked one. One's going to be a sci-fi environment, and then the other one's going to be a mystery environment. I'm like, yes, 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 because it's really nice. And I think it was made so people could meditate, but I like exploring it, and like you can go on the rivers and like go down the river, and you can't go limited, unlimited. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Let me try that again. You can't go for infinity. There we go. You will find the edges of the map eventually, like with any game. But sometimes you can go, like if you walk around the perimeter of the island or you walk on a path, you can loop that and kind of go for infinity there. But you will be doing a loop. But still, it's really fun. These games aren't to the point yet where you can do everything, like I said, but when I first was on the one river, it was so relaxing. I was like, oh my god, I want to bring a radio into this game, like have my radio playing in the background and have like food and like have a picnic on the river. That's how realistic it felt. It's not as hyper realistic as like they filmed outside and brought it in. There are limitations, but it's still realistic enough that, yeah, that was my first response. I wanted to be able to go get like some snacks and play the radio for a couple hours and just chill on the river and forget about my problems. So Loki does answer our prayers in unexpected ways. I'm not saying like go out and get a VR headset and go on vacation that way. I mean, it's an expensive proposition to go on vacation. I probably paid as much for the headset on the summer sale, which I think ends in 2 days, as you will pay for, a vacation maybe. But, now I get to do this forever and ever and ever, so it works out. Yeah, that summer sale, if you want a VR, is like ending like in 2 days or something like that. I think. At least the end of summer sale's ending in 2 days. I don't know how long the summer sale will go on. You might want to pick up also a third sensor. I haven't yet. It's like in the back of my head to pick it up. So, if you want to do that, enjoy yourself. But Loki can answer prayers in unexpected ways. Sometimes it does seem to take a little expenditure on our part, but that's how it should be expected. It's not like those Hallmark movies where the girl makes a wish at Christmas and it magically comes true because Santa Claus heard her. You know what I mean. I'm not like bashing those movies, but in general, Loki can assist you, but kind of like in Voodoo, if you work with the Loa, they're going to take the path of least resistance. So yeah, if you ask Ogu, hey Ogu, I want to go see the War Memorial in wherever, he might get you there, but you may be expending money you didn't know you were going to expend, and you may be riding in a Greyhound with 50 crying babies, and Ogu might be laughing his head off somewhere, but he will get you there, but he's not going to get you there in Hallmark style. A limo is not going to pull up to your house and amazing things. But hey, if that ever happens for someone, more power to them. But in general, that's not how it's going to happen. I just like people to have a realistic expectation. So same thing goes for Loki. He can answer prayers. Not every prayer. What is it? You get 3 answers for a prayer, yes, no, or wait. Is that the saying? It's pretty much it. So, he can answer prayers, just not always in the way you expected, and it's not going to be in a Hallmark way where you're not going to have any expenditure depending on what you're wishing for. Like if you're wishing and praying for a new home or help getting a new home, it's not going to be completely free. Just so you guys know, I don't want people to walk away from the channel, I'm going to pray to Loki for a new home and I'm going to give it for nothing. No, he'll help you find a realtor if you ask, and he'll help you go through whatever process. But it's not going to be like it will just be given to you. I finally did get to go on this vacation through virtual reality, but I had to put out the expenditure of getting the system, and that was kind of like an add-on with the very last part of the money I thought I was going to save, and had to buy the game, obviously, because not every game on VR is free. And yeah, so he will answer prayers, just in a different way than you might expect. So He's very creative in how he answers prayers. I actually prefer the VR because I actually hate to travel. I love to be at the beach. I hate having to travel, like, it feels like forever to get there. I love going to other places, but I hate, hate sometimes the travel part. Sometimes it's fun, depends on who you go with, and sometimes it's like, oh God, are we there yet? So yeah, I really enjoy that he did that, and maybe whatever your situation is probably obviously different, but he might find a way to answer. It might take years, like it took like over 11 years in my case, I think. Has it been over 11 years now? I I can't remember. Oh my God, my mind's going. But yeah, guys, it can take a long time, so be patient for Loki to answer, and he may not answer literally in the way you expect. I did not literally go to the beach, but I virtually went to the beach, which is just as good to me because it was I could like almost feel like walking through sand and such not, and I'm going to stay. So I am going to end this early, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.